Next up, Erica Salinas. This is awesome as well. Innovation engineer. I've never heard specifically that title, but like Slumlord Trillionaire, it's going to catch on. She's passionate about leveraging technology to drive change in the developing world. Back in 2011, she won a research grant to study what's called mobile money and its potential to have a global impact, especially on the lives of the poor. So she spent 4 months traveling across 3 continents researching mobile money, analyzing the industry from the business perspective, the financial institutions, the social perspective of meeting Millennium Development Goals, and also the technical perspective of mobile technology. So during that time, she was most impacted or infected by meeting entrepreneurial women across rural Kenya who have escaped dire poverty by having access to financial services through what is called mobile money. She holds bachelor's and master's in electrical engineering and computer science from MIT. She also holds an MBA and an MA in development economics from American University. She's like way too educated to ever watch TV news, but please welcome Erica Salinas. Sorry, good luck. This sounds great.
Good evening. I'm so excited to be here. Just for your knowledge, these images are mostly from Kenya, but also Burkina Faso, Mali, and I think I snuck one in from Peru. So I love to travel. All right. So let's say you're walking down the street and $15 falls out of your pocket. Would you even notice? Honestly, I might not. Now let's say a whole week's income falls out of your pocket. First, I'd be sad. But then, what am I doing with a week's income in my pocket? Well, for over 2 billion people across the world, $15 is actually more than a week's income. And in many cases, they're stuck doing just that. But it's not some nice suburban street. It's a rural village or dangerous urban slum. Regardless, the risk of losing that money is high. And more importantly, the effects of losing it can be devastating. So tonight, I talk about how we change that. How do we enable the poor to climb the financial pyramid? Well, before I talk about that, let me introduce you to the cell phone. This guy is old school, but he's everywhere. And with cell tower trees, there's coverage even in the savannah. These phones and cell networks are the backbone of mobile money services like M-Pesa in Kenya. Mobile money allows you to deposit cash almost anywhere, allowing you to store it, spend it, or transfer it. Over 75% of the poor in Kenya use mobile money. All right, so let's start our journey up the financial pyramid. First, let's think about income. You entrepreneurs in the house know that income is not always regular. Those people working in the market aren't bringing home $2 a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. The first challenge is getting it home safely. But say you get it home, then what? Do you shove it under your mattress? Do you hide it somewhere? I've met kids in slums who stay home and miss school simply to guard their house, though they might not be quite that young. So, with irregular income and lack of security, what's needed is a safe place to store and maintain value. Enter mobile money. Cash is easily deposited, the value is safely stored, it's portable, lets your kids go to school, is protected by a PIN, and in one fell swoop, we've met the most basic financial need. So we go up a level. Now we need to transfer value. In particular, many people living in cities need to send money home to their village. Before, your best option was a truck driver. You hand over those precious few dollars and hope he delivers it as he promised. Or try making a payment when your value is stored as cattle or jewelry. While bartering with a camel can definitely be a challenge, the bigger challenge is that the value of a camel changes daily. However, with that value safely stored on your phone, all that's needed is now one text. So with just one service, we've now met 2 of our most basic financial needs. As we continue up, and enabling technology is not enough. We need customized services to support short-term financial planning. It is critical that deposits are easy while withdrawals are hard. Why is that? Well, let's say you own a mobile fruit stand and your car needs maintenance. How do you bring yourself to deposit those few cents when you have hungry bellies? You need a service that allows you to deposit those extra few cents before temptation strikes. Mobile money meets that need. But we also need a structured savings plan that requires a set amount be saved before withdrawal, otherwise a penalty. This provides the incentive to save. Scared of having money trapped, contingency clauses allow you to withdraw penalty-free in case of emergency. The services need to be like that classic piggy bank. Super easy to slide that quarter in, but you had to smash it to get them out. Microloans are also a short-term option. Before mobile money, loan officers might have to wade through literal rivers to get to their clients. Now with mobile money, loan payments fly wirelessly over those rivers. But we still need services to offer small loans with flexible payment schedules. For farmers, a one-time payment months later at harvest might be best. Or if you sell vegetables, $1 weekly might be easiest. The result is the same. Micro-entrepreneurs get the funding they need to expand their business and gain that financial security. Our last basic need is insurance. Let's say you get sick, which is likely without safe drinking water or basic medical care. Without sick leave, all you have are those high medical bills and days of lost income. And if you're the sole provider, your family might actually go hungry while you try and recover. Just like that, one illness can throw an entire family into poverty. And if you don't recover, the cost of a funeral can exceed a year's income. Insurance protects against these all too common tragedies, but it also enables. It's not surprising the poor are risk-averse when consequences include starvation or death. However, with coverage, micro-entrepreneurs are able to risk accumulating assets. Simple assets like sewing machines or a donkey can multiply earning potential. Microinsurance provides the peace of mind necessary to take those risks and move toward financial security. So there you have it. Unless we meet these 4 basic financial needs, there's no hope of building wealth. And let's not forget that these needs are universal. Whether you're in Kenya or here in San Antonio, microfinance transforms lives. In fact, Accion, Texas, our nation's largest microlender, is headquartered right here in San Antonio. Since 1994, Accion has lent over $40 million to locals here. While we may face different challenges, providing financial services to the poor stimulates the economy and saves lives. In these last few minutes, I'd like to dedicate my talk in memory of my friend, Ravi. While working in Nairobi, Ravi was gunned down mercilessly during a terrorist attack. He had dedicated his life to financial inclusion and ended up giving his life for the cause. His inner light and passion for this subject will stay with me forever. I hope I have passed on at least a little bit of his passion to you tonight. Thank you.
Wow, that was great. All right, I'm going to be over here again. First of all, where are you from and how did you get to San Antonio?
I am from El Paso, Texas. I actually went to high school here and returned here after college.
You won the research grant, you came up with this, and now where is this information going? How is this being used?
So it's used every day by startups, particularly in Kenya. They have innovation hubs. The amount of entrepreneurship that's happening across the developing world is astonishing. And so while I'm not directly as active as I would really enjoy being, it's saving lives every day.
And how different is it? A lot of people here know remittances to Mexico, where I would think on that, and I've been to Mexico where they are supported by U.S. money and dollars, but they also use, it seems more secure there. In areas where you have thatched roofs, is a phone the only thing you have that will keep your mobile money, or is somebody going to steal that, is what I'm worried about.
Well, the lucky thing about your phone is that it does have PINs. So in order to send that money or transfer that money, you have to type in your PIN. If it's stolen,
I knew it was a dumb question. Okay, I just thought I'd ask. How far have we come and how far do we have to go in places like that?
Well, luckily in places like Kenya, East Africa, Haiti, They really have it going. It's doing a great job. Western Union connects you to those mobile money services, allowing you to send money, send donations after tragedies. Here in the United States, sadly, we're actually behind.
And is there any way people can find out more about this? And Axion Texas, do you have any website or just?
Axion Texas, and Axion is actually started in South America, so if I were to go anywhere, I would definitely look them up on their website first.
Well, thank you very much. Erica Salinas,